Okay, darling, let's get on.
Started. Let's head over to the mat. Just going to lower this a little bit so you can see the mat properly. Okay, so you're going to get started in that cat dog position. Bring your left leg out to the side.
You're going to have to really shout now because those lovely birds.
Oh, it's a bit, yes, and I left my AirPods. So I want you to come into your cat dog position, your quadruped. So hands under the shoulders, knees under the hips. And then extend your left leg out to the side. Take a deep breath in and reach your left arm up. And then exhale, reach under your right arm. Inhale, rotate, big reach back to the sky. And exhale, reach under. Good. Perfect. So when you reach under, you're going to push your hips back a little bit because that's going to get that nice stretch in those adductors. Good. Go for one more. Perfect. And then you're going to switch to do the same on the other side. Let's go. You're going to have your hands under your shoulders, knees under your hips, right leg out. Deep breath in, reach up. And if you're a little tight in the chest, when you reach up to the sky, you're going to feel quite a big stretch. Good. Perfect. Go for one more. And then you're going to place that hand down, bring your knee in, and come into your cat dog stretch. So hands are under the shoulders, knees under the hips. You flex, rounding your back, and then extend. Flex, and extend. Go for one more. Good, come to your neutral spine. And I want you to lengthen out your legs so you're coming into the high plank position. Bring your left foot forwards. Go for a big reach up to the sky with your left hand. So your left foot is going to come forwards, Trinny, in your lizard stretch. That's it. So left foot to the outside of your left hand. And then big stretch. Place the hand down, send the foot back. And then you switch sides. And you're going to keep going from side to side. We're getting that nice big chest opener. We're going to stretch around the hips. Good. Deep breath in, bring the leg forwards, and then exhale, you open up the chest.
Can I just say now, when I started this, I couldn't bring my left leg forward. Just for any of you who are just starting, you know, I had to kind of lift with my hands to bring my leg forward.
You did.
So if that's what you have to do, it's fine. You know, you might want to do this to get your leg forward, and that's okay.
And you couldn't do push-ups either, and now you're doing push-ups. You could, like a modified push-up you really struggled with, so that just shows that you've really increased your strength massively. Last two. Fantastic, and one more. Good. Place that hand down, send the foot back, and you're going to walk your hands towards, roll up, big stretch up to the sky, and you bring those arms down again. You're going to nod your head, roll down, walk your hands out into your high plank. Pause for a second, and then walk your hands back to your feet. Roll up, big stretch. Good, fantastic. Going for another 3 of those. Perfect. And so with this one, it's great because you're warming up the triceps, you're warming up the shoulders, you're warming up the abs. Go for 2 more. Good. And last one, you're going to walk your hands back, big reach up, and then you have 1 more. Roll down, walk those hands out. Walk your hands back to your feet. Big stretch up to the sky. And we're going to get started on your first set of exercises. We're going to start with legs today. And I want you to get some books or your dumbbells. You can use just 1 dumbbell, or you could use just...
Okay, Nathalie's saying book or dumbbells. We use a weight, or you can use a set of books.
You can use books. You can use, you know, the fabric, some detergent, something that's going to add to the load. Or you can use, if you're new to this, body weight is absolutely perfect. You don't need to have weights. So you're going to hold this weight as if it's a goblet, like this, up in front of the chest. If you're holding books, you're just going to hold them in front of the chest. And I want you to come into a wide stance here, toes turned out. You're going to push the hips back, come into a nice deep squat, deep breath in, exhale, drive up. You're going to step your feet in and parallel, do another squat, then step out, toes turned out, sumo squat, step in, narrow squat. So this is getting different parts of the leg. When you go to a wide squat, you're getting the outside of the leg, the butt a little bit more, and the hamstrings. When you come to a narrow squat, it's more the quadriceps. So we're going to keep this going. You're going to notice that your legs start to feel fatigued, even if it's body weight squat. And that little step, again, is another way of challenging those leg muscles. Inhale, exhale. So as you lower into the movement, it's an in-breath. Come out of it, it is an out-breath. Good, fantastic, Trinny. And what we want to see is the hips being pushed back here, knees pushed out, so your knees are not collapsing in, you're pushing them out. That's going to activate the butt, which is what we want here. Keep your knees from hurting. You've got another 3. That's it, 3. Step in, 2. You're going to finish on that wide squat, and I want you to do 5 wide squats, Trinny. So feet wide apart. Let's go for 5. Lift, squeeze your bum. Deep breath in, lower. 4, 3, 2. Last one. Okay, step in. You're going to keep hold of these weights, or you can pick up another weight if you have 2 weights and you want it to be a little more challenging. We're coming into a static curtsy lunge. So you're going to have your left foot forwards and your right foot behind and across. So you're just going to bring it behind and across. Shoulders set back, either one weight in front of the chest or 2 weights down by your hips. We're going to lower and then drive up. Lower, come up. Just for 30 seconds. Make sure that your weight is coming up, is down into the heel. So you're not tilting forwards, you're just lowering down, leaning forwards a little bit, and then you drive up. And this one is really going to get the outer
So the weight's on the heel of both feet, or only the one?
You're on the toes of the right foot and the heel of your left foot. So that left heel is firmly down, you're up on your right toes. You lower and lift. Lower, lift. And by the end of this, you should really feel that left glute fire up, or the outer thigh here. And we all want to work our outer thighs. It's one of those areas. You're here for another 3, 2. Good, last one. Stand up. Let's switch to do the same on the other side. So that left foot behind the right now. You inhale, lower. Exhale, stand. And it's a static squat. So we're not coming in and out of it. You're just lowering and then lifting. 30 seconds. Good. You can grip the ground with your right big toe. That's going to help with the stability. Good. Inhale. Exhale. You're here for another 4, 3, 2. Last one. Good. Stand up. You're going to put those weights down for a second. And we're going to go into a little side hop. This focus is on strengthening the muscles around your ankle and your knee. So you're going to start off one side of your mat, or in your room on the floor, something you're not going to fall over. Then you're going to hop, hold for 3 seconds. Hop, hold for 3 seconds. So this is something we used to do a lot because of your knees, Trinny, and your ankle stability. And it's really fantastic. If you are wobbling all over the place, you need to do this more often. And it's actually an exercise that physiotherapists will give to people if they've had an ankle injury or some knee injuries. And obviously, the better you get at this, the bigger you leap and the longer you hold that single leg position. So it's holding Perfect. So you're here for another 30 seconds. And as a bonus, it's gentle cardio. Something that helps a little bit. Good, Trinny. Going for another 15 seconds. And sometimes that hold starts to become easier. Sometimes it becomes more difficult as your muscles fatigue. Good. So you almost want to think that when you're in this position, you're freeze framed.
I know, I feel I'm an Instagram freeze frame moment.
Exactly, that's the goal here. You've got one more and stop. Okay, we're going into another leg exercise. Big circuit, we're not getting bored today. I want you to pick up your weights. If you've got two, hold two. If you've got a pile of books, you want to go slightly heavier here. And we're coming into deadlifts. Also, if you've got a resistance band, sometimes that can be useful. You set the shoulders back, your feet are going to be shoulder width apart, and you're going to push your hips back, hinge them back. So it's not a squat bending your knees, you're pushing the hips back, soften the knees slightly, shoulders are set down, drive up, tuck in, squeeze the butt. And you want to imagine your feet are tripods. So you're driving up through the heel, your big toe and your little toe of your feet. That's going to give you stability and more activation through the back of the leg. You're going to lower for 3, 2, 1, drive up. This is fantastic for your hamstrings, it's fantastic for your back and for your butt. Inhale, lower, 3, 2, 1, drive up. Keep the weights close to your legs. Even if you're not using weights, you're still going to get a little bit of activity in through the backs of those legs. Good. Keep those shoulders pulled back. 3, 2, 1. And as a coach, a deadlift is one of the most difficult things to teach. But if you think about pushing a car, you're pushing a door back, your hands are full, and you need to shut something with your butt, the car door or something, you push the butt back, but keep the torso nice and neutral, and you lower down towards the ground with that chest. You've got another 3. Go for 2 more. That's it. And last one, Trinny. Slowly lower, drive up. You're going to put those weights down and you're going to lie on your mat. You're going to come into some glute bridges to continue to work the back of those legs. So lying down on your mat, hands next to your hips. You're going to start off with both heels down on the ground.
Shout, Nathalie.
And lift up into your glute bridge. So toes are lifted, heels are down. That's it, and you articulate your spine. Then you roll down shoulders back to your tailbone. Then you lift tailbone to your shoulders. Good. And you want to feel that you're dragging your heels towards your butt. That's going to give you more activation in those hamstrings. And so you lift all the way up, roll all the way down. And it's a nice sequential movement. You get the lower abs active as you peel that spine off the mat. Lift and hold your next one. Bring your right knee to your chest. That's it. You're going to lower and lift just using the back of the left leg. 10 times. You lift quickly and then lower. Focus on tucking in. 9. Good. 8. Squeezing the back of that left leg. You can put your hands on your butt or your hamstrings. Make sure you're feeling those muscles become taut. Lift. Halfway. Good. 4, 3, 2. 1 more. Switch sides. Right heel down, left leg in tabletop. You tuck in and lift. Nice quick lifts up. Quickly activate those muscles. Good. And again, you can put your right hand on the back of that right leg or your butt just to make sure you're getting that activation in. 3, 2, last one, and stop. Hands behind your head. You're going to bring your legs into a tabletop, then turn your knees out to the side so you create a diamond shape.
Knees out to the side, put your hand. Sorry, Nat, we can't hear you brilliantly,
So you're going to turn your toes together, knees out to the side, create that diamond shape, hands behind your head. Good, deep breath in, and exhale, lift your chest. Inhale, come back, tap your toes on the ground. So as your head lowers, your feet lower. You tap and then you lift, crunch in, bring the knees towards the chest and lower. Lift and lower. And because you're in that lateral rotation, you're not overly using the hip flexors. You're going to focus more on activating the lower abdominals. Perfect. If you find that your back is lifting as you tap your feet down, then don't lower your feet all the way, just lower them a few centimeters. Good, 30 seconds to go. Really fantastic, going for another 5 reps, and then we've got a little pulse. Good, drawing the belly button in. That's it. One more, lift and hold. Good, little pulses up with your chest. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Sorry about that background sound, I don't know where that came from. Really big stretch. You're going to turn over. Do a cat dog stretch. So you flex and extend.
Cat dog stretch.
And then we're back to the leg work.
Standing up again.
So you're going to stand up, come up onto your feet, have a sip of water, stay hydrated. Always want to have plenty of water when you're exercising.
Yeah.
Then you want that one weight or pile of books. We're going into that wide squat to narrow squat. So start off wide, toes apart. Toes laterally rotated. You're going to lower into your squat, drive up, step in with both your feet, turn them parallel, so toes forwards, squat, toes out, squat, step in. Good. And when you step in, when you squat and stand, I want you to really squeeze the bum. So when you're driving up, think about zipping the legs together, squeezing the back of the legs. And from the side, your shoulders are back. You're not tilting forwards, you're sending your weight back. Even when you do the narrow squat. And don't worry if you can't get too low in this squat. It does require quite a lot of mobility in the hips and flexibility. But every time you do that, this squat, you will get more flexible and more mobile. Good. Inhale, lower, exhale, drive up. Fantastic. You've got one more of these wide squats. And then you're going to do another 5 on top of that. So you go for 5 wide squats. Good. Go for 4, 3, 2, last one, and step in. Okay. You're going to use 2 weights now, or keep hold of the pile of books to come into your static curtsy lunge. So first of all, set your shoulders, roll them back, step them down. So you're sending the shoulder blades towards your back pocket. Left foot forwards, right foot behind and across. You're going to lower into your curtsy, drive up. Lower, drive up. 30 seconds on each side. And it's So that right foot is just slightly across. It's not too far across, otherwise you're going to be twisting your knee. You don't want that.
So I'm using the toe of my right foot and the heel of my left foot, right?
You're on the toe of your right foot and heel of the left foot, spot on, Trinny, because you want to feel that you're not putting pressure on your left knee when you do this. You've got another 2. 1 more. And let's switch sides. Right foot is forwards, left foot goes behind and slightly across. Inhale, you lower. Exhale, you lift. Now you're on the weight, your weight is in your right heel and you're on the toes of your left foot. Good. And you keep those shoulders pulled back. You keep them locked down. Going for 2 more. Last one. Perfect. Stand up, step in. You're going to put those weights down and we've got that balance exercise. So you start off, you're going to hop to the one side and then hop to the other side, holding for 3 seconds. Remember, it's freeze frame, as if Instagram has frozen. You're a cartoon character. You want to... That's it. And grip the ground with your toe. So when you're landing, say you've jumped to the left, your left foot is down, you want to almost scrunch your toe up. That's going to activate all of those stabilizers around your ankle.
Counting, ladies.
Jump.
2, 3, jump.
Good. That's it. Jump. Hold it. 1, 2, 3, jump.
This exercise for everyone, even those people who are just watching us with a glass of wine. Come on.
Oh yeah, you could absolutely do this.
No,
maybe put the glass down first.
That with a glass of wine in the southern hemisphere, they could get up off their sofa.
Yeah, this is
join in.
Exactly. Although maybe they're getting some ideas and they're going to do this. They're inspired and they'll do this tomorrow morning, first thing.
Yeah.
Set, big jump. You're here for another 10 seconds. By now, those muscles are probably getting a little tired. Go for 1 more. Big jump. 3, 2, 1. Stop. We're going into the deadlifts now. So I want you to use those weights or the books, whatever you have to hand. And we're going for that hinge back. Shoulders are set down. You push the hips back. Keep your back neutral. Shoulders set right down. And then you drive up, tuck in, squeeze the butt solid as a rock. Inhale, lower.
Solid as a rock.
That's right. And then drive up. Now you don't want to round your back here. If you're holding weights, that's very dangerous. You want to activate the muscles in running down each side of your spine. Good, and drive up. So you feel a bit of length through those hamstrings. You feel a bit of a stretch. And you drive up fast, tuck that pelvis under. Good. I actually had a lovely message from somebody who sent some before and after pictures of before she started training with us and 3 months after. And she
God.
Sorry?
That's fantastic.
I know, she looks fantastic. I have to send them to you, Trinny. She has done so well. She was eating a little healthier as well, but her body looks a lot, she looks great.
Brilliant.
She said more importantly, she felt great. She felt much better. Yeah. You've got another 3 of these. That's it. 2. Good. Last one. Keep those shoulders back. Spine neutral. And stop. Put those weights down. Lie down on your mat. We continue to work the back. So you're lying down, legs in tabletop, knees apart, toes together. You're going to lift your chest, then lower your head back down as you lower your feet, and then lift.
Lift both legs up, both legs down, or one?
Both legs. So we're going for both legs with this one.
And then both legs down?
Yeah, so as your head goes down, your legs go down. As your head lifts, your legs lift. That's it, perfect. And you want to really bring yourself in, bring your knees in, bring your chest up. Good. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift up. Good. And the modification is to not lower your legs too low. So you can lift.
You mean the harder one?
That's it. So if you're struggling to keep your lower back down, you don't even have to lower your legs at all. Just maintain the tabletop position. Good. Go for another 3. Go for 2. By now you should be feeling that little bit of lactic acid build up in the tummy muscles. You've got 1 more. Lift and hold 10 pulses up with your chest. Get that little bit of intensity. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Okay, give those knees a quick hug, rock from side to side. Fantastic. And then you're going to turn over, come into your cat dog stretch again. So you're flexing and extending. And then we're going to go into a little bit of arm work and upper body work. So back work and arm work. I want you to come up onto your feet when you're ready, Trinny. Have a sip of water if you need. I did see somebody just say, I've jumped up in my PJs to join the exercise.
Fantastic. Just start. It's
Exactly.
never the wrong time.
No. Okay, so we're going to have the weights or the books. If you've got dumbbells, it's slightly easier. I want you to come to a bicep curl to shoulder press. I might just raise up the camera. So you're going to curl the hands to the shoulders, open out, press the weights above the head. So you curl, open, press. Arms lengthen. Curl, open, press. Hips are tucked. Squeeze your butt. That's going to help engage the stomach a little bit more and protect your lower back, which is the most important thing. When you press the weights up above your head, you're stacking the shoulder, bicep next to the ears. Curl, press. Good. Going for another 4 repetitions. That's it. Go for 3. Press. Good. 2 more. Fatigue those biceps and those shoulders. You've got 1 more, and then you're going down to your mat. Weights to one side. You're going to have your forearms down on your mat. You're going
Darling,
to
say it again, I couldn't hear you.
the left elbow, then come back.
Nat, can you shout?
Yes, so you're going to bring your left knee to your left elbow for 15 seconds. Just one side. Then
lying on my side.
You're on your both forearms.
I'm on my front.
Yes.
Okay. Yep.
I'll remember my AirPods on Friday.
Yeah, and then?
So you're in a plank position, forearms down. Bring your left knee to your left elbow. That's it. And place the foot back. So you're going to keep bringing the left knee to the left elbow for 15 seconds. That's it. So it's just that left side, and we want to work the side of the stomach here. Go for 2 more. Last one. Switch sides. If you need a short rest, take the rest. Okay, let's work on the right side. Right knee to right elbow. Just right knee to right elbow. Let's go. Lift. Good.
I find it so difficult to do it on this mat because it stretches.
It's stretchy. Okay. What you could do, Trinny, is have your forearms on the mat, but your feet on your floor.
I think then it would just push away. I don't know.
You're finished now with that, so it's just 30 seconds.
Yeah.
Then this one you will want to do on your floor rather than your mat, because that mat's a bit stretchy. So you're going to have your hands down. You're going to do 6 mountain climbers. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Tap, tap. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Tap, tap. Okay? Good. That's it. Tap, tap. And again, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Tap, tap. Keeping your hips really still. And again, it's just for 30 seconds. And again, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Tap one shoulder, tap the other shoulder. This is great for the stomach, great for the arms. Last time, tap, tap, and stop. You're going to lie down on your stomach on your mat now. And you're going to come into Pilates swimmers. So you're going to have your arms reaching forwards. You point your toes. You lift your chest and alternate kicking your arms and legs. So you're going to alternate kicking those arms and legs. Arms are straight. You kick. Good. Lift that chest a little bit higher. Amazing. Arms lifted. You're going to work those postural muscles. You're going to work your butt here. You're here for another 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rest in child's pose. Really deep breaths. Okay, you're going to slowly stack up. Come up onto your feet. You've got one more round of this combination to work the upper body. And then you will have worked the entire body, and we're going to stretch. So you need your dumbbells or your books to come into your bicep curl to shoulder press. Good, hips tucked. That's it, you're going to curl the weights to the shoulders, open the arms, and press the weights above your head. So you curl, open out, and press. So we're getting the front of the arm and the shoulder. Good. Just for 30
You can
seconds.
also do wine bottles, ladies, if you can't do books.
Yes.
Easy. We did wine bottles for the first wine, and I did lemonade bottles for the first few months.
Or was it the sugar syrup? It was something,
Sugar
because
syrup,
the sugar
thank
syrup
you,
was
Nat.
heavier.
It was the sugar syrup, yes. The density of the sugar syrup was about 2
Yeah.
kilos.
So you really can use anything. You could use 2 big water bottles, but dumbbells are relatively easy to get hold of now. You couldn't throughout lockdown, but now you could get a set of a few dumbbells on Amazon. Last one, cow press. Good, and then we're going to come into that Spider-Man plank. You've got 15 seconds on one side, 15 seconds on the other side. So you're on the mat. You could have your forearms on the mat and your feet off.
There I am thinking she's asking us to do it.
Good. And it's 15 seconds focusing on one side at a time. That's it. Perfect, Trinny. Really squeeze the side of the stomach here. 2 more. Last one. And switch to do the same on the other side. Exhale to lift. Inhale. Bring that leg back. Last 2. 1 more. And stop. Okay. Now hands down. You're going to come into the 6 mountain climbers. and shoulder tap combination. So you go for 6, lifting the knees to the chest. Good. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold. Shoulder tap. Shoulder tap. Fantastic, Trinny. You've got 20 seconds left here. Good. And tap. Tap. 6, 5, 4, 3.
Come on, ladies, we can do it.
1. Tap. Tap. Last round. Last 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Shoulder tap. Shoulder tap. And stop. Lie down on your mat. You're going to come into those Pilates swimmers. This is your last exercise and you are stretching. Then you've worked every single muscle in your body. So you're going to lift the arms and start alternating, kicking those arms and legs. Lift those arms nice and high. Really feel those back muscles working. Inhale for 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good, keep it going. Legs nice and straight, squeeze every muscle. You're here for another 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rest in child's pose. Good, completely relaxing. You want to rest the back, make sure everything's nice and relaxed there. Okay, take a deep breath in, and as you exhale, you're going to slowly come out of that stretch. And we're actually going to start off with stretching the hip flexors today. So I want you to have your right foot forwards, your left knee down on the ground, hips tucked in, and reach your left arm up.
So left foot forward, back knee on the ground, and then you're going to
right
bend
foot
over.
forward, left knee on the ground, and then you're going to reach. You can take hold of the wrist and then pull, and that's going to give you a deeper stretch through the side of the body. Good. Holding for another 5. Hold for 3, 2, and 1. Back to the center. And if you are in your PJs at home, you can join us just for this stretch, because it's always a stretch before you go to bed. Tuck your hips, reaching that right arm up and lean.
Yeah, so what Nathalie was saying is if you're joining us from Australia or New Zealand, you could do these stretches before you go to bed.
Exactly.
Hey-ho.
You can take hold of that wrist now, Trinny, and pull into a deeper stretch. Good. Holding for another 5. Hold for 3, 2, and 1. Come back to the center. Now you're going to lie down on your mat. And you're going to take hold of the back of your right leg. Your left leg is long on the ground, or your knee is bent if you're working on flexibility.
If you've got a cord or a dressing gown cord or anything, you could do that as well. Just with your band. Otherwise, hold the back of your leg.
Yeah, so you can either hold the back of your
leg down straight in front of you.
Take a deep breath in, bend the knee. Exhale, extend the leg. Good. So you work with the breath. Nice. Going for another 3 of these. 2. Straighten and hold that leg straight. Good. And you're going to feel quite a deep stretch through those calf muscles as well here, because your foot is in that flexed position. Holding for another 8 seconds. Hold for 3, 2, and 1. You're going to switch sides now. So you're going to stretch out the back of that left leg.
Hello, darling.
That's it. And you can straighten the other leg or keep the knee bent if you're working on flexibility. Deep breath in, bend the knee towards the torso, and exhale, push your heel up to the sky. Fantastic. Going for another 3 of these, and then we hold in 2. Good. Extend and hold your leg straight. Nice. Keep pulling that leg towards you. And it's a 10-second hold, really deep breaths. Focus on expelling all of the air from your lungs and filling them up. And then you can take that foot out of the band. Bring your arms into that 90-degree position. Bend your knees, cross your right leg over your left, and then lower your legs to the left. Look to your right. Keep your chest open so you're getting a stretch through that side. And you can place your left hand on top of that right knee just to help push you into a stretch a little more deeply. Good. Holding for another 5. Hold for 3, 2, and 1. Come back to the center, and you're going to switch to do the same on the other side. Arms out in that 90-degree position, and lower your legs to the right, look to your left. And when you're stretching, you want to relax as much as you can. Because if you're feeling a bit stressed and tense, your muscles are going to tense up. So it's your chance just to let yourself relax, take in deep breaths, and let the ground absorb your weight. Hold for another 4. For 2, take a deep breath in as you exhale, come back to the center. And then I want you to have a big stretch as if you've just woken up. You reach the arms above your head. You reach your legs long, squeeze the butt for a second to release the front of the hip. Deep breath in, helping that diaphragm. And then exhale. Bring those arms down. Bend your knees. You're going to turn onto your side. Come into that cat-dog stretch.
Turn onto my side or onto my front?
Sorry, onto your side and then onto your front. So side first and then the front. And then cat-dog stretch, so you round and then extend the spine. Good. Come to your neutral spine. And then walk your hands towards your feet. You're going to slowly come up onto your feet and hang. I want you to hang on your feet so your upper body is relaxed. And you're going to rock from side to side. So let gravity pull your upper body down towards the ground. Think of any tension releasing from your neck, from your shoulders. Stop in the center. Roll the shoulders back a couple of times. Take a deep breath in. As you exhale, you're going to slowly stack up from your tailbone all the way to the crown of the head. Shoulders set back and down. And you are finished. Your Wednesday workout is done.
Done, ladies. Well done. Well done, everybody, for getting through.
Bye.
Bye. Oh, I wish I was sitting now. Anyway, we could do Pilates ring. Another thing, if you want equipment that you could get for these classes, we always will use books and wine bottles or syrup bottles. But if you want to, you can also get a Pilates ring. If you go onto Amazon, they're about £8 to about £16, maybe £20. And then the sort of stretchy things we use are flexi bands, and Core Flex, COREFLEX, is one I use a bit. And they're, for a pack of 3, it's like £7 to £15. But those are probably the 2 things that we use when we work out. Very simple. And if you don't have any of it, there will always be things you can do, which we would be doing anyway. So I look forward to seeing you on Friday. And that is really about strength training, Pilates, and, you know, that's her combination. But she just looks after the body and makes us toned and gives us our sense of health. And that's, I think, for me, what exercise should do. Turning my Pilates ring into a Christmas wreath for the door. You are hilarious, Booth Cockapoo. You're not going to do that. You're going to use it. All right. All right. I love you all. I'll catch up soon. Bye.